Hello everybody, I'm Milo and you're watching Milo the Gathering. Thank you for that. So I've been out of Magic for about a year, including Cube. I know, I can't believe it either. I've just been burnt out on the game a little bit. There was too many sets in such a short amount of time. I couldn't even keep up. I couldn't even keep up with just Cube. One thing that happened was a Grand Prix came to Toronto while I was out of Magic. And even though I was out, Grand Prix coming to your town, you can't really resist that. You gotta go check them out, especially when they're run by Face-to-Face Games and Kelly Ackerman, because that guy knows how to put on a show. So this was back in July, and the format was Amonkhet and Hour of Devastation had just come out. I played several events, and I probably, performance-wise, had the worst Magic weekend of my life. I played a bunch of limited side events on the weekend. I played probably about 5 events, and I did very poorly. But I mean, that's what you get. It's like ring rust for Magic. The format was really fun. It was aggressive. It was dynamic, and I still had a great time, even though I wasn't doing that well. Some things that made the event really good were the vendors, tons of vendors, a lot of competitive pricing, a lot of vendors buying cards, and they had tons of stuff, like if you wanted cards for Legacy or Cube or Standard, or just to like foil out some things for Commander. They had vendors for any of those needs. They also had food trucks, which was super important because the Direct Energy Center is kind of far away from any other place to get food, so it was really smart of them to bring in the food trucks. And they had a free water station, a huge water station, where people could fill up their water bottles and stay hydrated so that they weren't making as many play errors during the weekend, and people could just keep hydrated and play tight. So in about 5 events, I didn't get any sick pulls, like no invocations or anything like that. But I did walk away with a humble payout. The real joy was seeing friends, and that's the reason why I even went to the Grand Prix. I ran into a bunch of the people I played Magic with on the channel, like Aaron, who I used to do the Cube set reviews with, as well as Maya Carroll, Daniel Fournier, Ken Petal, Jeff Sarita, probably a bunch of other people I'm forgetting. I also got the chance to talk with one of the people who inspired me to start a YouTube channel, Mr. Lubufu, and he was gracious enough to say a few words. So I'm here with Mr. Lubufu, Lucas, who is the reason why I started YouTubing in the very beginning. And I want to know what Lucas has been up to and what he's been doing and how he's doing in the tournament today. So let's start with the format. Are you familiar with this Amonkhet Hour of Devastation?
So the format, for one, is sweet. I like it way more than 6 Amonkhet. I've done a bunch of like drafts and sealed on Magic Online, and pre-release was sweet. I opened Scorpion God, so you know, it doesn't count. But I think the format is sweet, and I think it's a lot of fun. Like, it's one of the most fun sealed formats I've played in a while, and I've done a ton of it on stream and off stream. But I don't know, it's fun. I like it.
You told me this was your first time in Canada, and you've played a lot of GPs in the States, and you've traveled all over the world playing Magic. How does this one compare, this face-to-face games one?
The event itself is like run pretty well. Like some of the GPs I've been to, Americans are really good at taking like 25 minutes overtime every round. So like there was like GP Vegas legit took like 3 hours longer than it should have. And here they're like very punctual. They're on top of things. The judges have all been great, very spacious, very clean. So I approve. Also had Canadian pancakes with maple syrup, delicious. Like that instantly was just like done. Best thing. Overall, the event was amazing. Big thanks to Kelly Ackerman and KYT and everyone from Face to Face and all the volunteers who put on such an amazing event. Sorry this video is 3 months late. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you want to see more regular content from me as well as Catherine and our friend Chris, you can head on over to Flock of Nerds.
That's youtube.com/flock of nerds, and the link will be in the description of this video. Take care, everybody. Have a good one.